are going to do toggles now. I'm going to show you guys how to do it without the AV3 creator. I might make a video later on how to use it, just not with this model. So let's get into it. First thing you need to do, I did show you guys how to make an FX layer in my last video. If you didn't watch that, go ahead and watch that if you need one. Now what we're going to do is right click, create VRChat avatars. We're going to do the parameters. We'll do, and then we're going to do the same thing but with menus. Okay. Now we need to attach the two together. So we're going to click on the menu and drag that parameter up here. So now they, communicate with each other. Alright. So we're going to start with bool toggles. That's usually what you'll see the most. So we're going to click here, duplicate, turn the original off, and we're going to drag this FX layer onto the duplicate. Never do that onto the original. Basically what you're doing is you're putting this FX controller in the animator, but this needs to stay empty. It doesn't really always affect your model, but it could cause the position of your model to break in Unity, so just out of good habit, duplicate, and then put the FX layer on the duplicate. Alright. So then we're going to add the animation tab. So I like to put it on the bottom. Anywhere where you see these little three dots, you can add it. So I'm going to do add tab, animation. So when you click on it, you can have all the animations under that avatar. So let's go ahead and we will start with, let's start with just the ears. Okay. So we'll turn the ears on and off. So what we will do first is I'm going to actually make a new menu. And this is going to be my body menu. Okay. We're going to come up to the main menu, click the plus sign. Where it says type, we're going to put submenu. And then we're going to drag and drop the body menu in there. I'm going to name it just like that. And I like to put my menus in a folder. You don't have to. That's just what I do. Okay. Oh, and we also have to attach, I forgot about that. Just like we did with the original, attach the parameters. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna come here. We're gonna create a new clip. Folders, 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 folders. Animations. We're gonna call this bat ears. Alright, so once you have that set up, we're gonna press record. So this is going to be toggling on the ears. So we're gonna start the animation with no ears. So we're gonna click on the mesh, come up here, and uncheck it. Then we're just gonna go over one tick and turn it on. So it should look like this. Okay. And then what we'll do is we will come to the body, click a plus sign, and we'll do bat ears. It's gonna be a toggle. We'll come back to this in a second. You're gonna click on your animator. So if this isn't here, you'll just double click on the FX layer. Come to parameters. Also come to these parameters down here. We'll add a bool, because this is a bool toggle. And we'll do bat ears. I'm gonna copy, paste. It is a bool. And I want the ears to be the default. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check these little boxes. I'm right here. Make sure these two are checked as well. This is what will save your customizations when you change in and out of the avatar or if you go into a new world. We're gonna come over to layers, click the plus sign, and we are going, oh, yeah, he's good. And then we're gonna come to this little cog wheel and turn the weight up to 1. Okay? Finding that animation you made, we're gonna turn off the loop time because we don't want the animation to just be on repeat. And then we're going to drag the animation in once and drag the animation in twice. Okay, so this is, I'm gonna rename this actually to off. You don't have to rename it, I'm just gonna do it for the sake of the video. So that way you guys don't get confused. So because this is the off animation, if you remember, the animation plays through, it actually turns it on, right? So for the speed, we're gonna put it to -1, like that. All right, now we're gonna right click, sorry. We're gonna right click, make transition to the ears on, and do the same to the ears off. Click on that first arrow that points towards the on. And we're gonna drop down the settings. Where it says transition duration, put it at 0, and then uncheck this, right? And we're gonna come down to the conditions, and we're gonna find the bat ears, and we're gonna come up to this area right here, right click, copy, come back here, right click, paste both, but we're gonna make this false. Okay? So now we're gonna come back to our menu, and we're gonna, where it says parameter, we're gonna put bat ears. And now I'm gonna go ahead and actually turn this off, the duplicate off. If we go into play mode, okay, click on the model. At this point, if you did have Gesture Manager, you would click play mode through Gesture Manager, but since I have AV3, I'm gonna come up with Tools, Emulator, Enable, so it'll go into play mode.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
One moment. Oh, I forgot to set up something. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just did that. Click on your model and go to your descriptor. We have to put the FX and stuff in there. Duh, doy, oh my gosh. FX, click. Put your FX layer in there. And then where it says expressions, we're gonna put our parameters where it says parameters, and then the menu where it says menu. Okay, now it should work. There you go. So that's how you would do just like a normal bool toggle. You can do the same thing with a matte swap too, and I can show you how to do that really quick. So what you'll do is you will come to your duplicate. Sorry, I had a brain fart. Same thing, animation. We're gonna call this, we'll do it with the ears again. So we'll do ear color, like that, press record. Now, I have my ear colors as a decal. If you had like a separate, material, you would do that. So what I'm gonna do is, also, if you're doing anything within the material, make sure that animated with lock and lock and children is set. So we're gonna start off like this, one tick over, swap. If, like I said, if you had a separate material, you'll have that material ready, and on the one tick over, you'll just drag and drop it onto the mesh, okay? So we got that, so it should look like this, right? And then same thing, I'm actually gonna have a colors menu. So I will do that really quick. Okay, and then set up the same exact way. So we'll have our parameters. Okay, there you go. So that's pretty much how you do a bool toggle. So now let me show you how to do a radial toggle. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna create, we're gonna do the hairs. All right. So we're gonna actually do the hair color, the main section. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through. So we're gonna start with the red, right? So just apply a different color and then red. We'll do one tick over, do the next color. Now, you have to, you're gonna have to do this for every single mesh that is going to be affected by this. So we're gonna have to come. If it does this weird thing where it won't apply, I don't know why it does that sometimes, you can always check the material listing on the side as well. So we'll do like, see? And you can go and do that as well. All right. So we're gonna stop recording for a moment and we are going to turn on some of the other hairs and just keep doing that process over and over again. Oh, also, as you record things, you're gonna get this in the all parts section. Delete these. You don't need them. This all parts needs to be empty. So if you ever notice like any weird overlapping animations, check your all parts. That might be why. Okay, pulling up our parameters. We're gonna go ahead and do hair color main, and it is going to be a float this time. Control copy, and then same thing. Let's say that for some reason you wanted like the 4th or 5th hair color or whatever to be your duplicate. You can put in here like 0.5. That's the equivalent of 50%. So you can do that if you'd prefer that to be the default. But I usually do that with skin tones, like if I want the default skin tone to be like on the darker side, but my brain won't let me not put them in order of like light to dark, I'll usually do that. So we're gonna come here again. We'll do hair color main with the weight up. All right. So we're gonna grab that hair color and we are just gonna drag and drop it in, click on it. Where it says motion time, you're gonna put your parameter. All right, now let me make sure that the menu is set up correctly. Okay. And we are gonna set it as a radial puppet. Leave this empty where it says rotation. We'll do that. Now, it should be good to go test in play mode. Nope, needs to process the shader. But there you go. So that is how you would do a radial. I'm gonna change the outline color on this. is how you would do a radial. Pretty fun. You're crazy. Okay, so we are going to do integers. I'm a little bit less skilled when it comes to them. Done them a couple times. I mainly do them for the hair. So, but we're gonna do our best. This is a learning experience for all of us. So we're gonna go ahead and hide this. Show this. She is bald. We'll just do this for now. Okay. So I did put the animation tab up here, but I'm gonna put it back down here again. Alright, so we're gonna make an animation for each hair piece, each mesh. So we'll do hair 1. So when hair 1 is on, I know it's so funny, buddy. We want hair 2 to be off, and we want hair 3 to be off. Check this so it checks as on. The bangs are gonna be their own separate thing, so I'm not gonna worry about that. So that's hair 1. Now we'll do hair 2. Okay, we got that set. We will turn this off. Find our hairs, turn off the looping, sorry. Alright, pull up our animator and our parameters. So we're gonna do hairs. It's going to be an integer. And I will explain what to do for the default in a second. We'll do the same thing. Copy and paste the name so they're exactly the same, otherwise it won't work. And then we'll do hairs. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna drop down that first hair. And we're dropping the second one and the third one. Now bear with me, it's been a while since I did this, but I believe we will go from any state to the hair, click on any state, uncheck can transition to self, uncheck all this stuff, like so. Okay, we're gonna do this, hairs. We're gonna make it equal to 0, okay? Then we're gonna do the same thing from any state to the other two. Come here, we're going to copy and then paste. Make sure that, I don't know why it doesn't copy this, but uncheck this. Now we're gonna do equals to 1, okay? Then we're going to do the same thing, paste both, equals to 2, and then uncheck. Okay, now we're gonna come to our menu. So we'll name the hairs, we'll do hair. Is that wavy? Is that considered wavy? I'll do layered. How about that? Layered hair. We're gonna put it as a toggle. And it's going to be the integer. And we want this to be set to 0. Oh, I just realized I did the same thing. Then we'll do pigtails. toggle hairs equal to 1, and then we'll do curly toggle hairs enter to or equal to 2. Okay, and that should be it. Let's go ahead and check. Alright, so now, there you go. And if you, let's say you untoggle, like, let's say this was like clothing, right? And this was a shirt, and if you didn't want the shirt on and untoggled, it could bring you back to either a default shirt or a bra and undies, whatever you want. But that is how you do integers. That's pretty much it for the 3 types. I will go into, in a different video, things like turning on and off decals, as well as hue shifts, but this is the basis for all of your toggles, pretty much.